Whoa, you can't say that, Sarah.
Oh, is that not okay?
No, that's like saying easy peasy Japanesey. Same thing, dude.
Oh, no.
It's been a while since I heard that one.
Is that a legit one?
Yeah, it's a saying.
I've never heard that.
It's a racist saying, but it's a saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. Well, thanks. Today I learned, I guess.
Yeah. You learned. Wait, is that 2 you learned today?
Yeah.
I mean, she knows of. She said, "Okay, no way, Jose." So
okay.
She knew that. She knew that one.
No, I didn't know that was racist. No, I didn't know that.
Well, you know it existed. I think it's just more of like
I knew it existed, but
you didn't know easy peasy Japanesey
Martin,
existed.
You can't say that on air.
Well, no. We can say that. It's like we're saying it, and we're saying not to say it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like also educational purposes only.
Yeah.
For educational purposes.
Yeah, and as Koreans who dutifully hate the Japanese, we are okay to make fun of them in a racist manner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's cultural.
That reminds me, I saw today, like it was just a dumb caption of like, it's a picture of Sabrina Carpenter looking kind of like shocked and horrified, saying like, "Is this your culture? I don't like it."
Well, because she said that.
Yes, that whole.
She actually said that at a Coachella.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, this is news to me.
Yeah, because someone made like, I think some sort of like yell that was like culturally, like it was like Arabic. I don't know the exact details, but then she asked like on her mic, "Is that your culture?" And then apparently they yelled back, "Yeah." And then she said, "I don't like it." So
yeah.
Allegedly this happened. I didn't watch Coachella. I didn't go to Coachella. I will likely never ever go to a Coachella, but
you never went to Coachella, dude?
I guess I just got hit by a stray Coachella reference and opened it up.
I went to the first one or second one of those two.
The very first one. Wow. What was that?
To the one. It was great. It was Rage Against. Well, not great. I never went again, but I saw the original Rage Against the Machine lineup.
Okay, yeah. So the real Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, dude. Back when we were raging and things. I hate. You know what I hate, dude? Speaking of rage, there's a couple people I follow from high school that like that kind of turn conservative, and I'm like, dude, you still play Rage Against the Machine? Who do you think we're fucking raging against? You piece of shit.
People don't know. Have no idea what the lyrics they're referencing or even about.
Dude.
Like
rock music.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. But they don't know that's in reference to the police.
They're thinking about their parents.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. See, they thought it was like teenage angst.
No.
But really, it was socio-political angst.
Yeah.
See, works on so many levels.
So many levels.
Were we talking about was it here that was talking about it? I don't know where I was talking about this, but were we talking about the Coppola movie, the Vietnam movie?
What?
The Vietnam movie?
Yeah, not the Heart of Darkness.
Apocalypse Now?
Yes. Were we talking about that on this podcast?
I think it comes up every so often.
Yeah, okay, because I rewatched it this weekend just because I was like,
which version?
What do we think about it?
There's like how many?
I hadn't seen it in a while, and
which version? There's so many versions.
I watched the original theatrical version.
Okay, that's the most bearable version.
It's a great version.
No, that's what I mean. It's the most bearable version. Yeah.
No, it's the best version. Meaning, like it's a masterpiece.
Well, again, I'm saying it's the most bearable version of our ass.
No, it's a masterpiece.
Like the other versions are hard to watch because it just goes on.
I've only seen the theatrical version, I guess.
Would you agree that it is a masterpiece, Marvin?
Yeah,
it's fine. It's like good.
To be honest, I haven't seen it.
That's fine. Yeah. I think one of the things people always go, whoa, when they see it is like Harrison Ford's at the beginning. And you're like, what? Harrison Ford's in this movie? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then,
you're a Han Solo. What are you doing here? This is right before he became Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He was Henry Jones in Vietnam.
I think this is Lawrence Fishburne's very first role.
Yeah, he lied. He said he was 18 and he was like 15.
Yeah, he was 15. Yeah. So he went to shoot on location. Yeah. At the age of 15. And he does a really good job. He's one of the better parts of that movie. He's quite good.
And that's his pre-Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Very far before Cowboy Curtis. which is the role he is absolutely known the most for, Cowboy Curtis.
It's his best role.
Second most, maybe that role he has in Ant-Man.
You mean Boys in the Hood?
Sure, that's like his third. Yeah, maybe we'll call that his third. Yeah. Let's say.
I totally forgot he was an Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, pivotal role in Ant-Man.
You know who needs to be in Ant-Man, dude? Pitbull, the singer.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm surprised he hasn't been in a Marvel movie. He just fits great, dude. You know? Dale, boom. He fucking gets big, dude. You know?
That would be amazing.
He just gets big.
yeah. He does the opposite of Ant-Man. He's what is it? Not Colossus.
I mean, to be fair, he is Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Ant-Man also
5.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man also gets really tall. That's like the point of Ant-Man.
Yeah, Goliath is Lawrence Fishburne's character.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well,
think about it, dude. He's in there, but he's playing himself. He's playing Pitbull, and then like they're like Dr. Doom's attacking, and he's like Dale, and they all get together, dude. Boom, they all show up, and every time he says Dale, like there's fucking like a sonic boom that goes out, dude.
Okay.
Just saying, dude. They really miss an opportunity here.
Was on a
Pitbull. That's free.
Yeah,
a flight with him once, flying Spirit.
Oh yeah,
nice.
I remember.
How do you think he's rich, dude? You think he's flying private, dude? No, dude.
He was flying Spirit.
You don't become Mr. Worldwide by
100%.
overspending on flights.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly.
He's Mr. Bankruptcy.
You got to make it all around the world.
Yeah, it's a lot of travel. So a lot of
you got to
points,
conserve.
You know?
Pitbull and Bernie
Spirit
Sanders,
Airlines.
exactly the same. They both fly coach.
Pitbull's responsible. I like him,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was like,
Bernie
oh
Sanders
my god,
saying, dollar.
Wow.
He's in the Dark Avengers. Bernie Sanders. He's not in the regular Avengers.
He's in the Midnight Suns.
Once again asking for you to dollar.
Socialism is not mainstream enough. That's why he has to be the Midnight Suns instead of the Avengers.
Yeah,
because Captain America won't stand for it.
He's like, I stand for capitalism. He's like,
I stand for,
depending on who's writing him. Yeah.
I stand for Captain lifted myself from my own bootstraps.
Yeah. He's like, I used to be a puny man, but look at me now. Pulled myself.
Yeah, I worked really hard and I became Captain America.
Look how yoked I am.
I don't think that's how he's been portrayed for the majority of his tenure.
No, he's like, man, it's all personal work I did to, self-made Captain America.
He's like, have you guys read any Ayn Rand?
Self-made Iron Man.
But I guarantee
self-made
you
Thor.
there are people out there who will argue this for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, well, see, just because he's got a super serum doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Remember that clip of Craig T. Nelson saying, like, I was on food stamps, nobody helped me out. Fantastic.
That's great. Coach really fell from grace, dude.
Yeah. It's too bad because Coach is really funny. And then
he was great as Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, he's
that's
great.
True. He is very good at that.
Yeah. You know, if he dies before they make the next Incredibles, who should take over? Arnold. Because
he's just completely different.
See, Andor dies.
Oh, that Arnold. Okay.
Yeah, Arnold.
Oh my god.
It's too bad. Like
like Hey Arnold.
I don't know, like Tom.
Could be Hey.
Oh yeah, Tom.
Yeah. It's like a shame that so many like huge assholes are like really great voice actors. Like James Woods.
Your James Woods.
Oh man.
And your Kelsey Grammers.
Yeah, Kelsey. Yeah,
Chelsea
a lot
Clinton.
of Simpsons guest stars.
Ironically. Yeah. It's too bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta get to it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to it but to get to it.
We're back there up on the deep space station. The 9th one. Or something.
The 9th deep space.
Are there deep space 1s through 8?
Yeah, dude.
I can only assume that maybe there were 8 attempts. Maybe they failed 8 times, and this is the only one that worked.
I guess we never questioned it, did we?
Oh yeah, look at that. Deep
They couldn't
Space
get
8.
the women to join any of the 1 through 8s.
But wait, did they just designate Tarek Noor as Deep Space Nine without building it?
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh look, Deep Space 7. Oh look at about that?
Where's Deep Space 8, 7, 8,
there's-
9?
there is a Deep Space 8, yeah.
Yeah.
And, well,
there you go.
Nexus 6 and 7.
6, 7.
Oh, okay. In 1991, NASA created a probe and called it Deep Space 1. So
Nice.
that's the first canonical Deep Space 1
Yeah.
in
All right.
Star
So
Trek
where's
it
2
history.
through
began as a
8?
probe, and then it grew up and had offspring that became larger space stations.
Oh,
we can only
there's a Deep Space 2, but it does overlap with a Deep Space 2 in TNG fandom as well, or Star Trek lore as well. So they fucked up.
Well, I'm sure there's also other areas of overlap if you go.
So are
looking
the
for
other
names.
deep spaces like other stations or something? Like what?
It was just like other Federation outposts and stations, star bases that they had already made,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
when they took over administration of Terok Nor, they were like, "This is Deep Space Nine now. This is the ninth one."
How do you guys feel about abbreviating "quote unquote" Deep Space Nine as DS9, even though it's the exact same amount of syllables?
It's just tradition because every Star Trek show has
You
a
bring a good
three-letter.
point, Dan.
Yeah, every Star Trek
I do
show has
feel
a
it is
three-letter.
slightly easier to say DS9. To be fair,
Because also
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine said out loud has pseudosyllables. Like space is two pseudosyllables.
Hey, this
So-
is America. Do you say how you want to say it, dude?
The big controversy is it DS9 or DSN?
Yeah.
Like,
Or if you say it, bam,
What?
9 inches of deep space.
Yeah.
Then you can't. That's controversial. Can't say that.
Yeah.
yeah, is it DS with the numerical 9 or is it DSN that stands for 9? The
Come
N?
on, the numerical 9. Who says?
A lot of people do
What?
DSN. A lot of people do
No.
that.
numerical feels
DSN,
right,
what
but
the
I
fuck?
can't adequately explain like why. It just feels like it's
Because
it's more
9 is
correct.
9.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. If you ain't 69ing, then what are you doing, dude? Yeah.
It's fun to have a number in your acronym.
N is N. 9
Yeah.
is 9.
It's cooler.
Yeah.
It's cooler,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. We watched Profit and Loss this week.
Pretty big
Sure
quirky episode.
did.
Yeah. Quark and Garak. A lot of
Yeah, a lot of revealing stuff about Garak.
mhm.
Garak, I almost was like, dude, shoot him out, shoot him.
You saw a new side of him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he revealed himself.
Yeah.
He was a double agent.
So duplicitous.
A
Yeah.
quintuple agent.
He was
Octuple
a
agent.
double agent. He came all the way back around.
He's a 69 agent. You know,
Yeah.
he was sucking his own
Six,
dick.
yeah.
Hmm.
6.
I mean, it
Sex
really only
attachment.
comes down to who you kill in the final minute.
Yeah,
I guess so.
That'll
Yeah.
reveal who your loyalties were.
Until
Dan has
afterward
a
you go,
point.
wait,
Dan's
shit.
been making a lot
Oh.
of really good points this episode, I think.
Because if you cross
He came
that
in
many
with the
times, wouldn't it like just cancel out to just be agent at that point? Because
You're just an agent.
Yeah.
You're no longer a double agent. You're just an agent. Just as is.
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably an algorithm or script you could write for this.
Triple agent? Quadruple
Mm.
agent.
Yeah.
that's got to
69
cancel out by
agent.
that point. But Eye of the Beholder first aired on February 28th.
What are
of
you talking
19
about? Eye of the Beholder.
Oh, I'm so
This
sorry.
is profit
Who
and
the
loss.
fuck are
This
you
is
talking
probably-
about?
Yeah, thank
The
you for
fuck?
calling my ass out. Yeah,
What
this is
the
actually
fuck?
Damn
I was
it,
paying
dude.
attention for once.
dude.
My
Yeah,
Why didn't you
goodness.
prepare, dude?
this is profit and loss. I thought
Start
there
over,
would
dude.
definitely
Put
be
the
some
song-
sort of
hold
pun
on.
Song
there.
again.
Are you reading
I
a
thought-
script?
I thought there would be a pun with profit and the
I
profits.
feel like I can't believe anything he's saying now.
Oh, I see.
but that doesn't come up at all.
Profit and profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cisco
Yeah.
really isn't like he's part of the episode,
Like
but it isn't
Cisco
about
and
him.
like Cisco and
Cisco.
Cisco, right? Like
Yeah,
You think?
yeah.
I have a question. Do you think they'll ever, at any point of the show, they'll play the thong song by Cisco the
Absolutely.
Dragon? No,
Yeah.
That would be
Maybe?
great.
absolutely,
Yeah.
You
absolutely.
can count on it, Ricardo.
in
You have to believe
the
in
the
it.
final credits roll. It'll start playing.
This has all been the origin story
Yeah.
of Cisco.
Yeah, Yeah.
It's,
The
it starts
dragon.
like it's very
Yeah.
like orchestral. It's like
yeah, like the orchestra version.
you know how Jake said,
bum, bum.
"Dad, I don't want to go to Starfleet."
Oh my god, dude! He's all gonna
It's
dance.
going to be like Smallville, where when you finally see the silver hair, it's when the series ends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
And just
Wow.
like when Smallville ends, he'll like part the silver hair, and the screen will become all silver or filled with the logo. and then the song will start playing. That's it.
That would actually be
to be honest,
ending.
that violin beginning is pretty hype.
It is pretty epic. Like the instrumental version of it's pretty good.
I mean, there's a reason it caught on,
Yeah,
that's great.
And then he says, and the last line, he's like, "This is letting all the ladies know."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it now. I can hear it now.
Damn, dude.
Until then, Profit and Loss first aired on March 20th of 1994. I believe that is 3 weeks since the last episode, Eye of the Beholder. So I do think we need to trip into the wormhole, if we may.
Yeah, there's a bit of cleanup in here because it's been so long. At the beginning of March, the paid cable channels kind of banded together to implement a paid TV content advisory system. So HBO, Cinemax, and other channels like that implemented a categorized 10-point system of labels that told you if it was filled with violence or profanity or sex or etc. It was some of the earliest examples of that kind of rating system for TV.
It didn't have like the 14 and stuff yet, right?
No, it wasn't like the TVY, TVY7 stuff. It was more like, this is GR for graphic violence, or this is ND for nudity, or, that sort of thing. Like, had these letter codes for like...
descriptors?
Yeah, like letter codes for like categories of
Was that like
material.
revolutionary?
It hadn't really been done until then. So
interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like such a simple
response to growing
concept.
concern over what was being aired on the television.
Like if I watch this movie, I want to know if I see the letters ND, I'm like, oh, there's going to be nudity or something.
There's going to be neurodivergence in this movie. Watch out, this movie is autistic.
What's the code for wipeouts? All right. Moving on. On the 4th of March, the space shuttle launched again for the STS-62 mission. It was just some more boring routine types of things. It wasn't quite as exciting as getting really cool shots of the moon.
No, but that's unfortunately what started happening, is that like people started finding space shuttle missions like, it's another one, whatever.
Yeah, it's another one because they were only doing more like, grindy science, like important stuff, but not as sensational as before. So
what people don't know is that every launch is very difficult. It doesn't make it any easier.
Well, you know what? I feel like if they could just really leverage the whole streaming and like live casting from the vessel and all that stuff, like
that was amazing.
There's a market for that now. People want to see that.
The craziest shit we might be able to see is like an HD like stream from the moon.
Yeah, that would be so crazy.
That would be fucking nuts.
That would be insane.
Like a 720p stream, even like just that.
Yeah, even that alone would be like, whoa. And it's like a POV, like they have like a GoPro on their helmet, and they just like you see like a POV walking around.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
one day. They're already planning it.
Oh yeah.
They're probably trying to think of a way to do like a virtual situation, like hook them up and like, oh, you wear this, and it's like people can actually feel like they're there or something. I don't know.
It is really cool that like they were using like lasers
crazy.
to get their transmissions back as fast as possible, back and forth to like basically fiber optics, but with just the laser part.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah,
that's crazy.
Laser show.
Yeah. On the 7th of March, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in a case called Campbell versus Acuff Rose Music Incorporated that ruled that commercial parodies of an original work are covered by fair use, thereby allowing parodies to earn money.
Oh, okay. Wow. It was that recent. Wow.
Yeah. Or I think that was like what made it like firmly litigated and everything.
Okay.
On the 14th, the 1.0 version of the Linux kernel released. And at this point, we're up to 7 these days. But 1.0 Linux was 94.
That's crazy.
Nice. On the 16th of March was the day that Tanya Harding actually pled guilty to her involvement in the felony attack on Nancy Kerrigan. So just the little bow on that. On the 19th of March, we had the release of Super Metroid in Japan. It wouldn't release in the US until April 18th. Also in March, we saw the release of the original XCOM, UFO Defense, also known as UFO Enemy Unknown. That released on DOS, Amiga, and PlayStation.
I didn't realize XCOM is that old. Wow.
Yeah, the original, and apparently the 2012 XCOM Enemy Unknown is actually a bit of a reimagining of that game. So,
no, I mean, even the original XCOM, I didn't realize it was in the 90s. I thought that was a 2000s game. Okay.
Yeah, it's way back there.
Okay.
All right. Moving over into movies real quick. On near the beginning of the 4th, we had the first of a cluster of Hugh Grant movies. This is when we got introduced to Hugh Grant. We had Sirens released first. And then the next week on the 9th, we had 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Oh. And then just a little over a week later after that, we had Bitter Moon, a Roman Polanski movie, but Hugh Grant was in that one also. So 3 movies within the span of 3 or so weeks. Hugh Grant was in 3 of them.
That's kind of crazy. How did that sounds like a scheduling nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, Hugh Grant is doing then what Zendaya is doing now. Where they were both just we don't know. That could come out later. We don't know for sure. But just being in everything constantly.
Yeah, but isn't she taking a bit of a Zendayatus?
Yeah. Yes, she said after this year, she's going to take a hiatus to make sure people don't get sick of her, which is
so. And honestly, I respect that so much.
Yeah.
On March 11th, the Coen brothers released the Hudsucker Proxy. Just throwing that in there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'll toss in a shout out to a movie that released on the 18th. It was called Monkey Trouble. It was a movie about a girl and a mischievous monkey. And I just want to point out what a quaint idea it is to have a movie about that sort of thing now. I don't think you can make a movie like that anymore.
No.
Why not? The monkeys would sue?
No, I mean, okay, you got your horror monkey movie. You do have that still, but you can only do weird high concept things like that as horror now.
You can't have the romp if the monkey
kid.
Plays basketball.
Okay, maybe if you give it a sports angle, you can turn it into a Disney Channel thing.
If the monkey takes over humanity, you know what I mean?
But then also now it'd be a fully CG monkey. They're not gonna
right. There's also that.
It'd be Andy Serkis.
They won't abuse a monkey on set.
Yeah, it's not the same without the abuse,
Yeah. We need to see the sadness in their eyes.
In the eyes of monkey business. Yeah.
That's what makes the performance really pop.
Yeah.
Real emotions.
Yeah.
You feel it when it's in their heart.
Do it again.
Also on
this
the
time with feeling monkey business. The monkey was called Monkey Business. They named it.
And this time with feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. One more time with feeling.
Faster, more intense.
Shit. Yeah.
All right. Last movie. Sorry. On the 18th, The Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult was the last entry in the film franchise before Liam Neeson's revival of it last year.
Yeah.
Therefore, it was the last time.
It was a good revival.
It was actually. I liked that movie fairly well.
Yeah.
I forget it's the Akiva Shaver. Is that his name? The Lonely Island guy. He is quietly an excellent director.
What else did he do?
All the Lonely Island movies. He did Pop Star. He did Chippendale Rescue Rangers. He did.
Oh yeah, that one was
MacGruber. Bad. Hot Rod is super underrated. I
don't think he did MacGruber. I think the other guy did it.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
I mean the other Lonely Island guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Akiva Schaffer is quietly quite good.
Nice.
As a director, I feel like he needs more work.
I think he's fine, dude. I think
maybe he'll get maybe he's making another Naked Gun already.
Yeah,
maybe
or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
The very last thing I had, and this will conclude our trip to the wormhole. It's just the very last bit about music. By the 19th of March, Gin and Juice was topping the Billboard charts. So everyone's mind was on their money, and vice versa.
Yeah, or their gin and their juice.
It'd be great if that was the lyric.
Laid back with my mind on my money and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. That's our trip around the sun, I believe. Or no, out of the wormhole.
Through the wormhole. We've tripped out of the wormhole.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
The prophets spit us out.
They're like, ugh.
The big masks in the sky. We're sick of us.
You're not Bajoran. You're Korean.
Ew. Ew.
You know what? Let's do our Ekster sponsor, because Ekster they don't have any new products actually. They have new colors for some of their wallets. They have a chocolate one now.
Their products are solid.
Yeah,
but they're still good. The products they had, they're fine.
Yeah. I mean,
you should still buy some.
Oh, I can actually do a bit of an update. So I flew back to LA for a bit, and I dropped off some extra products actually to both Ricardo and Dan because they've been asking. But then the thing I took back for myself when I'm traveling was their travel pack, which they annoyingly call the Travel Pack Pro, I think, which is weird because it's just a bigger travel pack. I don't know why that makes it.
Well, that's how you know.
But it works super well. It shrunk it enough that I could take it as a personal item, my backpack, without it expanding on the airline. So there you go.
And think about how much trouble you would have been in if you didn't have the Pro version.
Yeah, they would have been like, no, sir, you cannot. Yeah. So yeah, you can check out the Travel Pack Pro plus a bunch of other stuff at Ekster. Go to ekster.com, that's ekster.com, and use our offer code Newbie for an additional 20% off any order site-wide. And that's a slightly larger discount than it is with other people. Combined with, you can stack this discount with any sales they have ongoing, which means that no matter what, you're still going to always get that extra 20% off when you use offer code Newbie. So again, you can go to ekster.com, that's ekster.com, and use our offer code Newbie for an additional 20% off your order. Okay, I think we can slide
that over there.
Ricardo, Nana visitor here. Could you please tell us what happened in this episode?
Oh,
she sounds good this time. You did something to her voice, dude. She's got honey in her voice now.
Oh, she's always like this. There's no difference. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't updated the Smord board. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This was a fun episode. I didn't hate this episode. I'll say that. It was
full of romance. This episode.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the original really like Cracker better.
Well, the original version of this episode was apparently just a straight up Casablanca parody.
Okay. Yeah. I was seeing that.
To the point where the original title for the episode was "Here's Looking at You."
Boy.
But they rewrote it
on this one, huh?
It's funny because you mentioned parody law in your Around the Sun because apparently they changed the script because they were afraid of being sued for copying the plot of Casablanca too closely.
Well, in that case, yeah, it would be arguable if it was parody or not, I guess.
If it was like a space bally, then yeah, that's parody. But this is just stealing, dude.
This is straight up,
Yeah.
So it's different. It's a different story altogether.
You kind of described it. It's Casablanca.
It's different. It's different.
So this lady comes over. So there's a ship that appears. First of all, the doctor, what's the name? Bashir is having lunch with Garak. I forgot Garak was. I think I talked about it last time. I think that the actor that plays Garak is he's a serial killer from
Dirty Harry villain
from Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
So I don't trust him. You know what I mean? Ever, because he's a serial killer. So I don't trust him.
Yeah.
The show doesn't want you to trust him.
Yeah. No. So this lady appears.
I mean, he plays one. He's not actually.
We don't know that, dude. I don't know. I don't know his life, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of the perfect cover.
I can't with confidence say he's not a serial killer.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
He could have. He might be the Zodiac killer. We don't know.
He might be following around Garth Brooks doing all those killings. Yeah. you guys hear about the Garth Brooks thing?
No.
Not really.
I'm familiar, actually.
Ooh. I don't want to do a side tangent, but like people have gone missing around. If you look at people missing, it's all around Garth Brooks tour dates and around like the towns he's at.
Really?
So, yeah, look it up. Look up Garth Brooks serial killer.
Well, that implies it's someone on his traveling crew.
Well, we don't know that, dude. Could be Garth Brooks himself. Because I don't know. I don't see Chris Gaines.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
So Bashir's having lunch with the serial killer. And
I feel like they're a couple. Are they meant to be like queer coded a little bit?
I don't think they're supposed to be a couple in the show at this point. They're just lunch buddies.
Yeah.
No, but it's like in the past, they've kind of hooked up a little bit. Not hooked up, what we're thinking, but like.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's this chemistry between them. I know I'm not imagining it.
I think you're imagining. Well, I think it's more that Garak is queer-coded.
Like, actually, you are imagining it.
I think that you're putting that on them. You know?
I
mean, reading into it instead of reading out from it.
Well, we've gone over it a few different times that Garak's actor, like, very much played the character as though he was gay on purpose.
Yeah,
right. But not necessarily. Did I make it up that their conversation at this table? Did he mention something about like? I don't know, being into men or I don't know. Is there like, am I imagining?
I think your mind was watering as you were watching the episode, and you
are you just like daydreaming a fanfic as you watch?
Yeah,
I feel like I gotta open it up again and be like, there was like maybe a throwaway line or something, I don't know, during the scene that made me kind of go, oh, interesting.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. He's like
they're having this banter back and forth,
they're having a banter about like basically turning someone in or betrayal and stuff. And basically Bashir's talking about how he can't figure out if, like, no one knows if he's a spy or he's not a spy. No one knows.
Right.
yet.
And that it's framed as a part of a political debate they're having. Like,
at no point does he go, look, I don't know if you're a spy, but I sure like to suck your dick. No one says that.
I'm not going to tell you I'm a spy, but I can tell you what's in my
what I will do.
I consent fully. You know what I mean?
I can confirm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they I can't get that picture out of my head.
Yeah.
So they're talking about that, about whether it's a lot of like ethics talk about being a spy or a double agent, kind of. So they're kind of they're setting up this to come back later.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty direct. Yeah.
And then you have Otto coming in, and he's like, you know what?
I guess one quick note about that conversation they have is that Bashir happens to be like a defender of like individualism in that debate. He's like, well, what about like something about first being loyal to yourself?
Yeah,
and Garak's reaction to that is like, nah, who told you that bullshit?
Yeah. That sounds like bootstrap talk.
So Garak like is framed as like, I'm the guy who fights for the state, or I take the state's side.
He's a nationalist.
Garak, what the fuck, Garak?
Yeah. Garak frames himself in the debate as a nationalist, whereas Bashir frames himself as an individualist.
I like how like later on in the episode, Sisko's just like, I don't know what this motherfucker is about. Like he was kind of like, I don't understand him. Like we don't know. He's mysterious.
Right.
He's all.
I like how it's like, oh, that's too bad because we don't know shit about that guy.
Yeah.
It's interesting how much they tolerate his presence.
All we know is that he's got a vagina forehead.
Yeah.
He does, right? It's very interesting.
And then the next scene is that the Quacker. Oh, dude, the bar should have been called the Quacker Barrel. And so.
That never come up before. I feel like we must.
No,
have
I don't remember this coming up before.
Never. Man, all right, cool.
So
nice one.
He basically Otto is like, hey, bro, did you steal a cloaking machine, dude? And he's like, not me, brother, not me, dude. I would tell you.
I'm definitely not going to use this as a plot point later.
Yeah. No, I don't know shit about. And then so what happens is that there's a ship that's like coming in hot to the station. And so they hail it and nothing, dude. And so they kind of just grab it. They tractor beamed it. And then this lady comes out. And you know what's so crazy is that you've seen a lot of people. You see a lot of people in makeup. And there's two people who I've seen in makeup that like transcend like the makeup. And you're like, this lady's really hot. No matter how much makeup they put on her, like alien makeup, she's fucking hot. One of them was Quark's baby mama. What's her name?
Quark's baby mama.
No, sorry, Worf. The Worf.
Kalar. Yeah, Kalar.
I was like, this lady's hot. No matter, like, I don't care what they put on her, she's hot. And another one is this lady,
Natima Lang.
Yeah, Lang.
Do you recognize her actor?
Yeah, she's Bing Crosby's daughter.
Yeah, but also that makes her Denise Crosby's aunt. So
yeah,
hardcore nepotism going on.
Well,
you know,
what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Although, to be fair, in the part of Denise Crosby, she was actually highly estranged from the Bing Crosby family overall because I think her birth was the result of an affair or something. So she was basically exorcised from the family.
Yeah, they keep in like the power of Christ compels you.
Wow, for real? I didn't know all this.
The power
for real?
of Christ compels you.
They exercised
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at the same time, they're like, do another set. And she's like, pumping, dude.
Yeah. So, dig deep.
Yeah. Dig deep.
Yeah.
Drink
also,
creatine.
Apparently really famous from Dallas. I don't know much about Dallas, but
immediately I see her and I'm like, this girl is really attractive, and she supersedes this makeup that's on her.
She's also like, you don't really see Cardassians like this, like in her
female
dress.
Cardassians.
Like, yeah, you don't really see female ones a lot, and you don't really see them like
before
that
prominently. That like one ship commander lady.
Yeah. And then
what's interesting, I don't get that. I don't get that vibe from her. This is the way you are in terms of transcending the makeup. In fact, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what she's like in other roles, but I feel like her entire performance.
Attitude. It was just like that. There's something about like I just know. I didn't even have to like look her up. I knew like immediately. Like I'm like, if I look her up, she's gonna look really like her picture's gonna be amazingly beautiful. And sure enough,
okay. So you're talking. Okay.
I think she's just got really striking eyes.
Yes, I'm talking about the actor, not the fucking alien. You know what I mean?
I know, but I guess I thought you were also talking about performance per se.
No, I'm just talking about looks, dude. I'm very superficial.
Okay.
He was like, no, I'm just,
Yeah.
Because I would say
man.
I judge all books by their cover, dude. First of all,
if they reissued a book with a different cover that's better, you're like, oh yeah, now I'll read it. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna read it. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I think actually one of the weaknesses of the episode is her performance. It makes it like
I wasn't talking about her performance at all, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking
about. Yeah.
So she's walking by. So they're like, "Hey, we're gonna repair a ship," and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a teacher. These are my students." And they're like, "All right, no problem. Calm down, dude. There's no reason to fucking freak out." And so like, all right. And so she's walking about, and the Quacker sees her, and he fucking runs out, dude.
Oh yeah,
she slaps him, dude. Bam. And then it's my favorite scene with Odo, where he's like, "Oh boy, this is like the worst day ever, huh?" And the Quacker's like, "No, this is like the best day ever." Something to that extent. And the Quacker's excited, dude. Like he's very excited. But you could tell they had history and something's gone awry, you know?
Yeah.
They have a playful relationship that's like...
Yeah.
Quark has never been this enamored with anyone on the show.
No.
Yeah.
Also, reestablishing that Cardassian women do put like makeup on their forehead.
Yeah.
So,
yes, they do.
Yeah,
a bit blue.
Because one of the students do it too, not just Natima. So
yeah,
everybody does it. So.
It's a thing.
And so the Quacker follows her, and like he's like, "Hey, you know, like come get a drink at my bar, blah blah." And he's like, basically like, and she's like, "No, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink those drinks anymore. You fucking idiot." And like, I don't know
sober.
I don't know how he does it, but like they're trying to get away from him, but like he kind of like in a weird way guides them back to the bar.
Yeah, he like somehow convinces them to go back down the stairs towards the bar.
Yeah. And he invites all of them for drinks, but then only makes his ex-girlfriend a drink.
Yeah.
Great. And they're like, "What about our drink?" And it's like, "No, you get your own drink, dude."
Well, he makes her a Sumerian sunset.
He's so he's so fucking fucked up, bro. He's like he's so like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't even.
He goes through it in this episode.
And then the Sumerian sunset is actually a drink that premiered in TNG. Data actually made it for Deanna once.
Did he do the little magical flick to it?
Yeah, he did the flick for that one as well. And that's a drink he made for her after she beat him at 3D chess, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But, you know, yeah.
And at first she doesn't want to really drink it. And then she takes a little... Does she take a sip? I don't remember now. She holds it.
I don't think she doesn't touch it at all. Yeah.
She didn't touch it. Oh, no. She does touch it. She puts it to her mouth, but then Garak walks by and she gets freaked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he almost had her, dude. Yeah. And then they panic. They're like, "Oh, we didn't know there was another Kardashian in the fucking house." He's like, "Who is it? Chloe? That fucking bitch." and they're like, "Oh, they start panicking, dude." You know. And then they go to Cisco. And Cisco's like, "Oh, it's going to take a while because we got to fix this thing." And they're basically like, "We're scared. We saw another Kardashian, Chloe."
Well, they admit they were actually shot at instead of just
and that's why it's going to take forever to fix their ship. And then basically the Quacker he's like, "Oh, what? They're scared of Garak." So he goes to talk to him. And this is a good scene. I like this.
It's a good double talk scene. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're talking about garments and like threads and stuff, but they're really talking about like. He basically warns them like, "Hey, don't be near them, dude, because they might get killed." That's basically what he says. He's like, "Hey,
he literally brushes off a garment as too radical."
Yep.
Yes.
It was really weird when he ripped it. Like I was like, "Why do you need to do that?" That was crazy.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah, dude. He definitely proved
it
his
was
point.
very dramatic.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, okay." He just ripped it.
Garak is nothing if dramatic.
Yeah,
if not dramatic, you know. So
I just don't like destroying things unnecessarily.
Well, it's his products, dude. He can do whatever he wants, dude.
It's for demonstration
and then Quark asked him to repair that specific garment for him.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Make sure you sew that up or whatever."
It was a real power move.
If you didn't fucking rip it, rip it.
It's basically like, "I'm going to rip it so I don't sell to you." Because he knew he was going to give it to her. So he did it on purpose. He ripped it. It was really well like written because not only are you getting the dialogue, but you're literally like going like the subtext is like, I'm not gonna sell you this fucking dress because you're not gonna buy it ripped. And then the comeback of like, oh, make sure you sew it because I want to buy it for sure. So it's like, it was a real power move. It was really well written. I really like this scene. And basically Garak was like, don't get in the middle of this or you're gonna get fucking shot. You fucking
because he's not even threatening her in that scene. He's saying, hey, she's trouble.
Yep.
Not that like
he's kind of warning him that he can get like hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna get wrapped up too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
he's definitely saying like, don't get involved in business you don't know anything about, I guess.
Don't get gooched. Basically.
Don't fuck around, don't find out.
Yeah. But and then he goes to talk to her and basically like they kind of hash out the past basically. And you find out that she could have ratted him out at one point because he was selling to the other folks. What are they called?
He was selling food. He was selling food illegally, right? Like, which is crazy, right?
To the Bajorans.
Yeah.
And
so this is one of the weirder scenes to me because they very quickly do a lot of exposition dump in the one scene. And I think part of that might be because it's rewritten, because originally they had like a much longer setup for why she's alone in her room. And they like basically rewrote it to like pare it down. But it does come off. This is one of the criticisms I have, because the dialogue feels expositional, but this was a good opportunity if they were like giving a specific performance to create some sexual tension in their dialogue. And that would probably lead up to her making that turn later a bit stronger. Because right now it kind of comes out of nowhere after like she like accidentally shoots him.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a dream or something.
Yeah,
like,
you started saying, it's a dream sequence because he's been like knocked out. So he's dreaming that.
So bizarre how quickly she turned. Yeah. We jumped way ahead.
Yeah. But I think that could have been set up if this scene was a bit better performed, because you can see subtext in the dialogue where like, I think Armin Shimmerman is playing it more that way, where he's trying to pretend there's sexual tension, but her actor is not. So I think that's part of the problem I have overall with the episode, is that like, it doesn't feel actually very cohesive when she suddenly decides to be like, no, I've been thinking about you this whole time. Like, she just went from like, I'm very mad at you, to right after shooting her being like, never mind, I loved you this whole time. And like,
it feels like the hack writing version of the cliche of the I hate you, I love you trope.
Right. There's no like lead up to it.
It feels kind of it feels pretty clumsy in this case.
And I think I think that's like kind of a performance thing, because I can see a stronger performance making that clearer. And I feel like, because I don't know how she acts in other roles, but I do feel like it might be because she's in so much makeup that like she might feel uncomfortable acting the way she is, because it is a really like heavy amount of appendage, like application they put on her. Like, I imagine that if you're not used to it, it would make it like pretty uncomfortable to act the way you want to act. But I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. As I kind of like review footage here, I'm reminded how like many of the conversations between Quark and she felt a bit one note, in terms of like, Quark is just like, hey, I want to get back together. And she's like, get away from me. And it feels like that for a little too long.
Yes. That's the other thing. They like, if you had a performance where you let each of those scenes be a ramp up.
I think it was the way it was written.
I can see.
I might attribute, or I feel like better dialogue might have helped too.
The performance did not help at all. Like, I feel like she's not a strong actor.
Well, because I see it in Armin Shimmerman's performance. I think he is trying to work on that part where like there is supposed to be something building, but she doesn't give anything back as an actor, in a performance. So I think that's kind of what's holding it back, because I can see it in the subtext of the dialogue, but I don't know.
I feel like her dialogue is designed to just kind of stonewall him. It's like, it won't work, Quark. I'll never go back to you. Like, you betrayed me.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like, there isn't a whole lot for her to work with on her end, it feels like. Like, Quark has a lot of like persuading to do on his end.
I mean, like,
and
you have similar,
have as much to do.
I mean, you have similar dialogue that seems that blunt in like Notorious, for example, the Hitchcock movie, but you see in their performance that there is massive sexual chemistry between the two actors. And like, they use the same kind of blunt, I don't want this dialogue. and it's still like you can see the subtext. I feel like for a classic type of I hate you, I don't want this type of setup, you needed that build up, and there just wasn't. And you could have done it with the dialogue as written, I think.
No, see, I don't know. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I think it's not.
I mean, that's fine.
I just don't think it like added up to her.
This is a rare moment where actually I think I agree with Ricardo on the take here. Like I feel like the writing needed to be stronger for her to like really get anywhere.
I mean, it also was rewritten a bunch, like we said, so that probably did not help at all. So
and then you have and then you have a Cardassian worship come in with Kris Jenner, and Garak goes to see Cisco, and it's like, hey, and he immediately like knows like, oh, something's up, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you? And basically he's like, hey, you have to give up. Basically he shows his cards like, hey, I'm a spy. I basically he reveals that he called them basically and told them.
Right, he's saying, I'm just giving a message.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, they want her. They don't want trouble. It's a internal thing. She's not that important. It's like, well, if she wasn't important, then you wouldn't send like a fucking warship for her. Like this makes no fucking sense. And then it ends, and basically is kind of there's more of a well, I'll let them know. I'll let them know. But Garak's being a piece of shit in this episode for at least the first 3/4 of it.
Right.
And then you see Quark. You see Quark. I knew I was going to eventually. You see Quark talking to her students.
It's so much faster when you go for Quacker.
Yeah. you see the I was going to say Quacker again. You see Quark talking to the girl students, and basically they're like political refugees, kind of like her state is kind of like run by the military. They're not her state.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how they made it. According to some of the narratives Cardassians have said, that's how they made it out of the downfall that they were in. Was that like the military took over?
It was like a coup kind of thing. Where
it was like a military takeover, and then that sort of like
and so she's kind of the people like saying like, no, like now the power should kind of come back to the people, and like it shouldn't be a military led government. And she's seen as radical, and they want to kill her basically. Kind of like Cuba a little bit,
Oh, maybe like a lot of regimes that have had a military takeover.
And so basically Quark makes a deal with him. He's like, hey, I have a cloaking device. I'll help you guys escape. But the deal is you have to leave her with me. You have to leave her here. My lady friend, my special lady friend.
Pretty shitty move there, Quark.
Yeah.
Well, he's also the main thing is that like the main thrust of Quark's behavior is that he's being very possessive.
Quarks.
Yeah. Like he's trying to like treat this as if she is something that he could like win as a prize. That's like
he's just doing everything in his power to force her to stay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I really like this scene too for a couple of reasons. One, the lighting. There's scenes where like Quark will go into shadow. Like it's really lit well. And then like it's very like when he's talking covert things, he goes into the shadows and you could barely see his face. And then like he'll kind of reveal himself again. He'll be lit again. It's really well lit, this scene. And it's all basically done in what some people would call like a master, where you could see all three actors and stuff.
Right. That's one of the things I like about DS9 is that because of the variety of environments they go in, there's way more room for different lighting effect, like cinematography and lighting. Like Quark's bar in particular. Quark's bar in particular, because there's so many like vertical and layered elements. You can get some really interesting shots there. The closest was probably either the engineering bay in Star Trek TNG, where you have an elevator that goes to second, but they rarely ever use that for anything. Yeah. And then the other was, what's it called? 10 Forward, but that's only because the tables were lighting. So you got like an interesting underglow effect, but other than that, TNG was lit pretty evenly and normally for most of its run. So whereas like DS9 has all sorts of stuff.
Another reason I like this scene is there's a good bit that like threw me off. They call him back. They're like, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean you have a cloaking device?" Like, and so he comes back because he's about to leave. Right. And he comes back and he hits the table and then he tastes the drinks. And that's how he was tasting them for poison. And I'm like, cool. That's really cool. Like maybe someone poisoned him. And then he's like, he was basically looking for Hotto.
Yeah.
And it's great. Like, I never thought of that. I thought about poisoning, and then I'm like, oh, that's right, because he could turn into water.
Yeah.
And he's like, you could never be too careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually got me too. I forgot like that would be what he was checking for.
Yeah. It got me.
Because they never do that. This is the first time where a character has acknowledged anything could be Odo. Oh my God.
There should be way more people checking at all times.
Yeah.
So then there's the scene now where basically he goes to Lana or whatever her name is, and he says like, "Hey, I made a deal. They're gonna leave. I got the thing." And then she basically says, "I'm going with them," and then eventually shoots him.
Right.
And then she's like, "Oh my God, I love you." And it kind of it flips.
She flips.
Yeah, because it turns out it was just a phaser, and he's not even really hurt. He just goes, "Ow."
No.
I just don't buy it. Where she just turns into this whole like, I think I put it on the lowest setting, and I'm just not sure, and I don't know what happened. I don't know.
See, to me,
I'm just a girl.
Yeah,
like she just like switches all of a sudden when she shoots him, and she's like crying on his chest and stuff. Or like,
is that just like the Casablanca like shining through? It's just like we just need to make it dramatic in Hollywood now.
Yeah. See,
I think so. That must be remnants of that type of that.
Again, this is a writing issue. This is an acting issue.
That's fair
always
too.
like go back to the script. It's always the writing. Yeah,
it's always a writing. Yeah, like I still stand. I mean, I've seen it in so many movies. Like you could, if you have a good movie, you may have a weak actor, but if you have good writing, it'll shine through. And this one does not shine through here. It's still fun, and I still get what they were going for, and I still enjoyed it.
I think because the overall concept is strong, that individual scenes, even if they're not great, sometimes it carries through anyway. So yeah.
And so basically, like she's like, "Hey, I do love you. I there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of you." Blah blah. And basically, they're like, we're okay. We'll figure this out. And then Otto shows up. Odo or Otto?
What do you think?
If you want it official, it's always Odo.
Yeah, you're making me second guess myself.
It's Otto. Odo. Sorry. So Odo shows up and he's like, "Hey,
now
you're under
drive
arrest."
the DS9.
Yes.
And then she's arrested, and they're basically like, "We're gonna turn them in."
Like right as she says, "Okay, Quark, I will stay," and Odo just shows up like, "Come with me."
No, you won't.
Yeah. Not
you walked
so fast.
Not on my watch. And then
So basically, what happened is somebody called the Guggenheim. What's the other race of people?
The Cardassians?
No, the other people. The
Bajorans?
Bajorans, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone called the Bajorans and is like, "Hey, we'll make a deal." Because the base is still Bajoran.
Right.
Like,
yes.
We'll make a deal. You give us this lady, and we'll give you some prisoners of war. We'll trade. And so they make
just a lady. The two students she's got who are like real,
right?
Like
So they make that's like a back alley deal for
together. So that's already a sign of the latter part of this script being written too quick, like rewritten too quickly, because the conceit they come up with is we're doing a prisoner exchange, right?
Yeah.
The season began with the homecoming where they mention pretty directly, "Hey, Cardassians no longer have any Bajoran prisoners of war."
Yep.
That's true. I forgot.
Yeah, so this should not be possible. Even if they secretly did, the Cardassians would never acknowledge it.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they, I don't know.
Maybe after that one incident that already happened in that one episode, they're like,
we got a few more here and there. So
you'll hear about them someday.
That makes it feel a bit hasty, combined with everything else that's about to happen that Ricardo's going to talk about.
So Cisco kind of explains like what happened, basically the deals they made and stuff.
Right.
And they're like, "Fuck, dude, they fucked us."
Because that's the weird thing. Because if the Bajoran government can overrule Cisco at any time, what is Cisco doing there? Right? Like, because what is his
peace?
What is his presence doing politically?
Because he's just a puppet,
Yeah, because he can't make a call then. Because at that point, why can't?
I don't know.
Like, doesn't every call then have to be like vetted by the Bajoran provisional government, and like they have to like approve it?
I'm trying to think back to like any other times in which this authority or power struggle would have come to play, and if it's ever gone in the otother direction.
I mean, they never talked about it, but what happened to the Opaka lady? He killed her, basically. Or he lost her.
Well, and then also the episode Dax, where they discuss what's it called, like a previous, like Curzon. They say Curzon Dax committed a crime. we're going to try to extradite Jadzia Dax.
Yeah.
And Sisko.
Yeah, and they said that that's fucked.
But then also, like, Sisko had enough authority then to be like, no, you're not going to do that, right? Wouldn't the Bajoran government be able to step in and go, actually, no, we let her go or whatever, right? Like,
maybe
I
they
don't know.
had the right to, but just didn't because they don't care about Trill affairs.
Yeah, it seems a bit not thought out. I don't know why they suddenly have so much.
Surely someone in the comments will be able to delineate this in detail.
Like what is the authoritarian structure here? Authority
who's
structure.
Who's in charge here, dude? Yeah,
who's in charge?
I would just like to know if this is consistent with the rest of the show as we've seen it so far, or if it's a change that is permanent, or if it's just a one-off.
See, it's already not consistent because they mentioned they're going to do a prisoner exchange. So to me, that throws a lot of things out of like. I don't trust this in terms of narrative consistency, but another one. Fucking the lizard monster man who became friends with Miles O'Brien. He showed up on to the DS9 because he's being hunted, right? Yes. And then it was entirely up to Sisko's directive to do whatever with him. Right? They didn't ask the Bajoran.
Maybe in all matters that don't pertain to Bajor and Cardassia, Sisko gets the call. And anything pertaining to the very personal relations between Bajor and Cardassia, they want to know and they want to make a call.
Interesting.
What? Okay. And Duet, right? So wasn't Sisko that one that was like, we are going to hold him here? I don't remember exactly.
I don't remember so well either.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems unclear and it annoys me.
It is very annoying. And then he basically talks to the other fucking Cardassian shows up. Who's friends with Garak? Old friends.
Yeah. Toran.
And he's like, hey, you piece of shit.
Dude, old friends is stretching it.
Right. My old friend.
Yeah. And basically they're like talking shit and he's like, hey, new plans. They want you to, if you want to go back. Is this
how we learn that Garak is exiled? Is like is this the first like mention of him being an exile?
Yeah.
This is the first direct affirmation of what Garak might be. Yeah, we know he's exiled. We know he had skills of some sort, and like, but we don't know the terms of his.
Why was I was just say, do we know why?
Yeah, we don't know the terms of his exile. We don't know how or why he's exiled. We don't know exactly what his job was before this, but it was clearly something that was close enough to a military member of a Cardassian that eventually became a Gull.
Yeah.
So something higher up. So
maybe a sex scandal. We don't know.
I mean, we don't know. There's a lot of things that could have happened. Yeah. That because
could be some butt crimes. Mm-hmm. So he says like, hey,
anal crimes.
you gotta kill these folks, dude. And he's like, how? He's like, that's not my business, bro. You gotta kill them, or you won't be taken back. And anyway, Quark, Quark goes to Otto and says, hey, you gotta let him go, dude. And he's like begging. He's doing all these things to trying to make deals. I'll tell you everything my brother's doing that's sketchy. And at the end, Otto's like, I'm gonna do it, but just because it's the right thing to do. Basically, it's the right thing to do for justice.
Again, another huge thing. Wouldn't this get Odo fired for letting prisoners go?
Like he's technically not part of the Federation, right?
No, he's part of. He's specifically an employee of DS9, like because he's not under Starfleet or the Federation at all.
So then that's fine.
Well, who's gonna know it was him? They don't have cameras.
Yeah.
Like wouldn't the Bajoran government be like, whoa, what the fuck? You let these guys go? And like
a faulty brig force field. We're sorry.
Yeah. We accidentally
these fucking Cardassian force fields. God damn it.
Yeah. Like blame those shoddy Cardassian carpenters.
They fell into a vat of cheese and we ate them. So nice. Otto says, yeah, I'm going to do it. And so he lets them go. And so he, the Quacker takes the people to the ship and goes, hey, I installed the cloaker, cloaker and the choker, if you know what I mean.
By the
Quacker installed the cloaker.
Yeah. And he says, take off. And as soon as the airlock opens, fucking Garak's there with the gun, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it becomes like a triple cross because then the other dude shows up, the Gaul.
Yeah.
The
Gaul. And he basically says like, you're a piece of shit. You're not going to do it. Fuck you. This is why you were exiled because you're a piece of shit and you're an idiot.
I'm gonna do it before you can.
Yeah. And he's gonna shoot them, and then fucking, and then Deacon. What's the guy?
Garak.
Deacon? Garak. Yes. Sorry. Too many names, guys.
But is it Garak or Garak or like?
Who cares, dude?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's Garak. It's Garak.
Yeah, dude.
We'll never know.
So Garak is fucking blast him, dude. He's like, fuck it. He's like, you guys go, dude. And he's like, yeah, dude, we're buddies now, dude.
Also, how would a Gull was just murdered? Wouldn't Cardassia be freaking the fuck out? Like,
that's fine.
Cisco's a Gull. He's not just a.
This is where Cisco comes in.
Yeah.
This is where he uses his immense diplomatic powers to be
he fell out of the airlock.
No, this is what he does. I think the Quacker fixes it. I think the Quacker has like pigs or acid. He throws the body in acid. It's done. Bing,
well,
bang,
there's
boom.
no body. The body is completely eviscerated. It
throws the body in acid, then throws the pigs in there too.
Yeah.
He lets the pigs eat them, and then he throws the pigs in the acid.
And then he throws the pigs into a wood chipper with the toboggan.
And then he throws the acid out the airlock. And basically, there's a moment where they kiss, and he says, "We'll see each other. I'll see you in Valhalla, brother." She says.
When Cardassia becomes a fully functioning democratic society.
Yeah, because she changes her mind and says, "No, I gotta go. I really should go." And now, Frank, now Quark is fully on board with democracy. He's like, "Oh yes, I need democracy now."
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, dude, a lady will make you do a lot of things, dude.
Yeah.
I went to join a cult, dude, for a lady.
Oh wow, what was the cult?
Hippies.
Just general hippies.
The old hippie cult.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But then I came to my senses. I got my wits back.
Yeah. Right before you were about to like be shipped off to Burning Man, you were like, wait a minute.
No, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Wow.
Seriously.
What?
And I was like, what am I doing, dude? Like, I'm not even in love with this person.
Dang. Did he become a Packer?
Yeah, you almost became a cheesehead. No wonder you mentioned cheese earlier.
I was almost became a farmer.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Your favorite thing, farming.
Yeah. Farming weed.
How does one become a Gaul?
Like a gull?
Gull.
Maybe you just
Gaul.
take one little test where you have to order someone to die.
No, you gotta listen to Rammstein. And then you're like,
Gaul?
do Gaul.
Gaul?
Do Gaul. You start singing the Gaul. The Gaul Mitch.
You just get promoted up the ranks.
Yeah, they start showing you lights, and it's like, how many lights are there, you son of a bitch?
You just do lots of war crimes, and they're like, that's pretty good, dude.
Is that supposed to be like a
good war crimes?
Gaul or
nice war crimes today.
Whatever it's called. It's like you're honorable or is it like a...
It's like general or...
Yeah, it's not honorable at all.
It's part of your...
It's like a title or rank.
Title, I guess.
Yeah.
Pete Hedzig or whatever, he's a Gaul.
He's a Gaul.
Yeah, Gull Hegseth. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it feels like it works. Gull Hegseth. Like that fits directly into the Cardassian.
You can easily put him in Cardassian makeup, and he would look the part very well.
He's very close already.
Like, I'm the Gull of War now. It's not the
just flare out those necks.
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't like the way these Cardassians look. I don't like the whole lizard.
I don't like them, dude. I'm even telling you, dude.
They're weird.
It's so
looking.
okay. Sarah mentions this almost every episode. Cardassians show up. She goes, "Oh, they're so ugly."
It's the neck. The neck. It's very good at making you feel like very uncomfortable, like that neck.
Well, I think it tracks because Sarah hates lizards and Cardassians.
I don't know about hate. I don't like.
I don't want to say the same rules apply to the Kardashians, but instead of looking at their necks, look at their hands.
Yeah,
and they have old hands because they never get surgery in their hands.
Yeah,
that's true. That's why they all wear gloves.
Speaking of which,
stuff.
You look at Garak's hand when he's holding the phaser or the disruptor.
Oh, yes.
when he's holding them up.
Very human.
His hand is clearly not made up, so it's just like a very pink human hand.
I noticed that with the Quacker too.
Sometimes, yeah. Usually, Armin Sherman's hands are made up pretty deeply. But sometimes
there's a scene. The scene with him
his hands are done. His hands are good.
The scene with him and Otto, where he's like begging.
Yeah,
I don't think they were fully done.
It might have been they could have missed a spot here and there. I mean, one thing they talked about was the Ferengi.
Who talked about? Who are they?
Michael Westmore, I guess, who is the makeup artist, especially did a lot of aliens and stuff. His says that the orange makeup for the Ferengi are like a nightmare to work with because they rub off really easily and they don't have like a really good way of setting it without it looking super different. And that also created a lot of problems when they were doing like their kissing scene with Natima.
Yeah, she probably
because
got
she's
makeup
gray
all over her fucking face.
Yeah, he's orange, and every time their faces touched, it just became a smear, and they had to retouch it every time.
Let me ask you this. Dude.
How inconvenient.
You think at any point, I'm gonna say yes, but any two actors in costume, alien costumes, ever got down?
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's
and boinked in full costumes.
Well,
yeah, of course, yeah. That's
okay. Here's a story that opens up to the possibility of that happening. So on the day during one of the days they were shooting this specific episode, which is very makeup heavy for both Armin Shimmerman and Natima, Mary Crosby, an earthquake happened. So the earthquake happened at like 4 something in the morning. And their call time is 5, and they need to be in the makeup chair in time for 5, right? Mm-hmm. So they were already halfway done with their makeup, and all the lights went out. Mm-hmm. So apparently Armin Shimmerman was like, there's just a bunch of us in like full alien makeup in the dark, kind of just wandering around.
So that's when it happened.
So who knows when that could have what they could have been doing in the dark when that happened.
Could have been playing Who's in My Mouth.
I know. But apparently, while they were waiting for power to come back, Armin Shimmerman went to like a coffee shop and in his full makeup, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Nice.
Wow.
So
that must be fun.
Yeah,
for him, like
it might be fun to like go on a break, just go to a different restaurant. Like that's
how many seasons did he do of the show? 6, 7?
7?
Well, so DS9 had 7 seasons total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, we're gonna die before we get through this. DS9. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Wait, we're almost done with TNG. How many years has it been?
69 years.
It's 5 years.
And that's how many seasons? What, 7?
That's 7 as well. Yeah.
It's gonna be another 5 years.
Okay. So he was there for 7 seasons.
Yep.
About average 20 to 22 episodes per season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, how like Brazilian like jiu-jitsu and wrestlers, they get like the ear, like the
cauliflower ear?
Yeah, cauliflower ear. Do you think Shimmerman got anything of that because of the makeup and the ears?
He got Ferengi ear.
Yeah, he got Ferengi ear.
Only if it was like fucking up his ear every time they did it. Like, was it?
Every time they have to like really fuck up his ear. He goes,
look at the picture of Armin Shimmerman. Look at his ear. Mm-hmm. Look at his ears. They're kind of like really like low and sticking out. I think they might have damaged his earlobes.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. It's possible.
They might have stretched them out, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I'm trying to find a younger picture.
It was just really, really harsh and like ripped off a bit every time.
I mean, if you look at younger photos of Armin Shimmerman, his ears appear to have always been that way. So I guess it's just how it is. Yeah. So.
Maybe he got his boxing in when he was young.
I'm just saying, maybe he deserves like workers' comp.
Maybe he's like Stephen Colbert. He just has like one like different ear than the other. Just born that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. If you look at Stephen Colbert and you like look at his ears, you're like, oh yeah, one is like super flat and the other sticks out.
I thought the only asymmetrical thing on him was his eyebrows.
Oh, I see that. I didn't know.
So. Well, just because like his signature look on the Colbert report was a cocked eye and gag.
That's profit and loss.
You really didn't see a lot of other characters, like very briefly. Like Dax came in for like a moment.
Yeah, I don't even remember seeing Dax in the episode.
She said like a line when they were in the like what's like the main room called? Not the. You know what I mean?
Oh, like the security room, security.
Yeah, like where like they're
ops.
Yeah,
sorry, ops.
Like
yeah,
they're ops or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
called
in there
the
with Kira.
Yeah, like
for like a moment.
There's a lot of paycheck collecting this episode, where you just pop in and be like, "I'm also here."
But it was
like,
really, just not.
It's like Patrick Stewart in season 7. There's a lot of episodes where he just shows up at the end. He'd be like, "I'm also here."
Gotta get that insurance.
Yeah.
And Bashir never came back at like the end, right? Like they set up like the whole like dynamic between state versus like where your loyalties lie, but Bashir does not factor into to it. So
they needed more scenes of her rejecting him over and over.
Yeah, definitely more of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a little high. I think I'll give it actually kind of like an 8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
8?
See, I think it's functionally very interesting. Like Quark is really interesting and Garak is really interesting. I think the convolution of the details and the weakness of the performance by Mary Crosby is what knocks down a few points. Because even the ending, that triple cross is so strange because you're counting on him to show up and then you're going to kill him and then hope there's no consequences from that. Like, that's so strange, right? Like, why would there be no consequences with Gul Taran being killed? That's
I'm not
so
sure.
Weird. Like, I don't know, because the episode like wraps it up with a nice
ostensibly,
bow.
was there not a Cardassian warship still lying in wait, like, you know, with their stuff aimed at DS9? It's like, give us our people.
Yeah, it's like, wouldn't it be just waiting the whole time? And wouldn't like Cisco,
like,
someone be like,
what do you mean you
they're
fucking lost them?
They're gone. I don't know.
Like, oops, oh well, haha.
Wouldn't that lead to them like opening fire? like
no, they said, okay, Cisco, you win this round, and they'll
it's like it's a little weird that kind of is like so quickly wrapped up. This is what I meant by like the last third of the episode feeling like kind of
just hand waves away. It's like, hey, the credits are rolling. Shut up.
Yeah, but those details aside, because we're getting like an interesting side of Quark we've never seen, and an interesting development in Garak as a general mystery, and kind of like, I do think Garak is genuinely a nationalist, but also at the end, his own moral compass will lead him out. But it's following the fact that he thinks like Cardassian descent is actually good for Cardassia too, because that's what he says at the end.
I can't decide if I like him or not.
Right. Like the way they frame it
is that on purpose? Because I don't know about him.
I think so. Yeah. I think that's exactly the point, is that like, is Garak a moral character or not? Because even at the end, he frames it as, I did everything because I love Cardassia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
right. Is like, being a nationalist bad?
He likens it to Quark's love of Natima.
Yeah.
So like, why'd you do what you did? Like, it's because I love her.
You said nut first, and I was like, love of nut.
Natima.
Is being a nationalist bad, I guess?
Well, I mean, if you're a nationalist ahead of like, you know, like, because nations are just nations. They're not people. So if you're a nationalist ahead of like the prosperity of people in general, that is completely useless. But like, he also frames it specifically as something he doesn't, because the last line of the show is, that's the thing about love. No one really understands it, do they? So he's framing his own love of Cardassia as like, I'm not sure why. I just
Garak
do.
is being kind of annoyingly mysterious at this point.
Yeah.
That's also fair.
I'll be honest. Like, it's like, just like, you got to keep doing it even now. Like,
but I think because there's been more development on who he is as a character, I think like it's cool.
Yeah, like this is a bit of a wrench in what we've understood so far.
Yeah,
Marvin gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with a 6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just think it was all right, neither here nor there. You know,
that's fair.
I did enjoy Cisco in this episode. I don't know. I just thought he was good.
He's hardly in it.
He is hardly in it, but I just think I liked his moments. Like, just
I like that he wasn't in it.
I like that he wasn't in it, but
he has some righteous fury.
Yeah, he has a little couple things in there.
He's super angry when Garak comes in, and he finally goes, "I think we've confirmed something we've suspected all along that you're not just a simple tailor." And like, that's kind of a cool line for Cisco.
Yeah, and I like when he's just like, "Look, I don't even know you. Like, you're not my people. I don't know who the fuck you ride with. I'm not sure where your loyalties are."
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, we ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
Yeah. Well, he's not sure about that.
Yeah.
Is that really what's going to happen? I don't know. But I also wonder, like, I have questions. Like, why is he there? Garak. Yeah, Garak.
Why is Garak there? Yeah.
Like, why was he left?
He's exiled.
But like, I don't know. Just like, why was he left there?
And also, why does exile mean he has to be on DS9?
Yeah,
he could go anywhere. maybe
there's just a lot of questions about his presence.
And it seems like he was there because he was trying to get back, right?
What was the status of his exile when it was still Terek Nor? Like, was he considered an exile whilst on Terek Nor?
Yeah,
I don't know. Say. Yeah, we don't know those details. Yeah,
there's a lot we don't know, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we don't know yet. We've gotten a little bit more. But.
I'm not afraid to say I don't know.
So brave.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And,
that is a brave thing.
Thank you for your service, dude.
But what I do know is I give this a 6.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
Wow.
Okay. I'm there with you, Ricardo.
Oh my gosh. I'm like the worst.
No, it's fine. You do you. You do your
I'm just being honest.
I'm almost willing to knock it down to a 7, to be honest. 7.5 is what I had down.
Wow.
All right.
To be honest, I'm being honest.
So if we look at the Discord score.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Imaginathan also very helpfully put that together for us. And kind of like last week, it's very even across the board. The mean, the median, the mode, it's all an 8.
What?
So,
an 8?
That's interesting.
What are the reasons?
Yeah. I think
anyone state any reasons?
So I'm looking through.
We don't put a questionnaire with the poll.
Well, people discuss it.
I imagine people might put a comment or two with their voting.
Yeah, people definitely discuss. I mean, one of the things I think that brings up the score higher generally for everyone is because it's a Garak episode, and Garak is generally a fan favorite. So whenever Garak, yeah. So yeah,
well, like whenever my thinking was that it might be featuring characters or like be the beginnings of something that people are very fond of, and so they just attach their fondness to every piece of it, you know?
Because even based on what we know now about the way DS9 works, we do see that like Garak or like characters in general tend to like sort of build up over time. It hasn't been like TNG where a lot of the tertiary or side character or secondary characters stay kind of static, like they don't really like change too much. Whereas like DS9, we've already seen a lot of like character growth in the characters that we know tertiarily. So based on that, it's good to know that probably a lot of what we're seeing about Garak in this episode is going to stick to some degree and at least grow, because especially like we've seen like proof of it in that he's hanging out with Julian a lot and they're still hanging out, like, you know, which is like a different way they originally interacted when they first met. So I think that's part of it. And I think another part of it is that for better or worse, this is like a bigger dive into Quark's backstory and like more of an overt confirmation that Quark was a Bajoran sympathizer in the occupation.
Yeah, and
so
that
he was literally, So you know, so he's doing that.
Like
so
Natima though feels like the way they had him fawn over her makes it seem like they can't seriously pitch any other love interest ever again.
Yeah, because he explicitly says she was the love of his life. And
he's so quick to say that. And he says all these corny things about her. And he seems so sincere and
he
earnest
has
the whole time.
A excitement to him that we haven't seen at all.
And, you know, maybe that's true, obsessed. Though. Maybe they will.
He's got a lust for life.
He does have a lust for life when he sees her.
So, like, I would be very disappointed if further down the line they just introduce any other new, like, love interest of the episodes where he falls head over heels for just an episode.
I mean, but who hasn't? Who of us has not fallen in love more than once?
I suppose, like, there could be an infatuation sort of a thing, but like,
you know what?
I feel like it could be handled poorly.
Let he who has only fallen in love once throw the first stone. You know, it's in the Bible.
Okay,
there's a fair few people who would probably throw a stone.
Yeah.
There's
enough people in the population where you'd get some stones thrown at you.
Yeah.
You'd die eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we landed at for Profit and Loss.
Episode. Okay, but what about the title, Profit and Loss?
Well, loss because he lost the girl.
Yeah,
right.
Profit
because he profited off
Ferengi.
Generally, Quark stuff is about Ferengis and profit.
It's just because it's a Ferengi
thing. Profit off of her. Remember, he put some food on her bill or something like that? She put some.
I don't know if I should mention. I should I don't know. Maybe you can make a call on this, Marvin. Like when you go to look at this episode on Memory Alpha, there's a little blurb at the top that says, for the very similarly named episode, and it gives another name of an episode for Star Trek. Is that another DS9 episode?
It is another DS9 episode. However, that episode's very different.
Okay, so it has no relation to this episode.
It has no relation to it whatsoever. I think it's more of a profit and loss is a general economic term, and they're just using that whatever they're talking about.
In that case, I have no qualms with like just revealing what it was, because there's another episode out there that's just titled "Profit and Lace."
Yeah, and that's a completely different concept.
And my first read on that title was like, "Oh, is this a sequel episode where Natima comes back and is like really sexy for some reason?" And
it is not that at all. It's a fairly controversial episode, especially in modern day context. But you'll see why once we get there.
Okay, like how many seasons in is that? Like ballpark.
That's like quite in. That's like I think like almost the end of the series.
All right, then I'm striking it from my memory now. We'll get to it when we get there.
Yeah, strike it from the court record. So there you go. Profit and loss, everybody. Thanks for listening. And also, you want to give us a like, review, or rating wherever you are. Apple Podcasts, YouTube. You can do that. But also, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Just do what you want to do.
Don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/newbie Star Trek, or our YouTube membership, which should be either a link in the description, or if you are on YouTube on a computer or an Android, you should be able to click the join button after you subscribe. However, I believe Apple devices still don't have the join button because Google and Apple are still fighting. But both of those are still only $1.99 a month, and they are functionally similar. Both of those get you early access to new episodes, video episodes, because now we are fully caught up on the video on Patreon as well. Those episodes will have no dynamic ads. You'll also get access to the private Discord. You get coupons for merch, name in the ticker, all this stuff. You can go to patreon.com/Newbie Star Trek to check that out, or the YouTube membership. The main difference is that the Patreon gets you access to a RSS feed that lets you put that into a podcast app of your choice if you just want to listen to it as audio on the go. And the YouTube membership gets you early access to shorts I make, which, you want to see a little earlier. There you go. There's the shorts. And yeah, check that out. Also, check out fugitiveframes.store, our merch store. So we have some shirts up there right now, including our ever popular This Machine Kills Fascists Spatleth t-shirt, as well as a few other
Is that also
goodies.
available as a hat?
It's available as a hat. It's available as a sticker. And it's, you can check that out. fugitiveframes.store. There you go. Also, if you guys ever want to send us an email, you can always email us at contact@newbiestartrek.com. That's
also,
contact.
but it's not available as a flashlight, just so you guys know.
I mean, if there's enough demand, I can try to get our vendor to look into it.
Yeah, no, it's just a flashlight that says this weapon.
Ricardo, you just reminded me that I saw a social media post for a local Easter event that was like it was called Adult Flashlight Egg Hunt.
Uh-oh.
And I guess it was supposed to be a nighttime egg hunt for adults.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah. You have to dig into the flashlight to find the egg.
You gotta look for the eggs inside your flashlight.
Contact
dude.
at newbiestartrek.com.
You put this machine kills fascists or whatever the saying is.
Yeah.
On a flashlight, it'll sell, dude.
It would.
Yeah, it would sell really well. I'm not
Men will buy anything, man.
Or
put it on a dildo.
Yeah, a dildo.
Really?
Yeah.
Or
No.
Again, men will buy anything.
yeah.
But think about it. You save the dildo that says this machine. This is what's it saying? What's the thing?
To be fair, I think a dildo is more of a weapon than a fleshlight is.
Well, here's the thing: is you see your local politician you don't agree with, you throw it at his motorcade.
Yeah.
He might take it in his pocket and use it for later. And that's fine. I hope you do.
Well, this week's email is from Josh.
Josh?
Hello, newbies. This is Josh CLG, one of your South African listeners.
What is your opinion on fleshlights,
We made it all
Josh?
the way to South Africa. Wow.
He's pretty active in the Discord.
What's the fleshlight community out there?
What is the South African word for fleshlight?
Oh, Lord.
In light of your firsthand experience and knowledge on film, what do you think of the technical aspects of Star Trek's filmmaking? For example, elements like the direction, lighting, camera movement, editing, sound design, and musical scoring. Where would you like to see an improvement, and what can you praise? How would you contrast TNG and DS9 in regard to their production and filmmaking? Thank you, Joshua.
Kind of did a little bit of that already.
Yeah, we were talking about the lighting earlier.
Like the sets and lighting, yeah.
Yeah, I think DS9 sets were designed to feel a lot more dramatic. Like the promenade in particular is like multi-level.
Almost out of necessity because they were needing to design a place or set of places that would not change.
Right, but like to be fair, the TNG sets are also used all the time, and they're not necessarily built with that. Like,
but I guess they have even less of an excuse to like drop down on a planet and have a new place to check out or something.
Right. So, but they definitely like upped it with DS9. Like it's really ambitious, the number of layers and like levels, like verticality that is used on DS9 because of the way the sets are. I think one lighting thing that's always really annoyed me in DS9 is there's one store on the promenade that has very prominent flashing lights, and it shows up a lot. And sometimes characters are right off to the side of it, and it's just fucking flashing in their face. And I'm like, do we really need the flashing sign store?
Yes.
Well, eventually you come to miss it.
It's a little much.
To be honest, I haven't noticed it myself. I don't know what store you're talking about, so I'll be on the lookout for it from now on.
Yeah, it shows up enough that I'm like, oh, it's that fucking store again. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, otherwise, they were like
it's not broadcast the one with hermit crabs, right?
Are we just talking about the shows or the movies?
Just the shows, because we haven't seen the movies yet for the podcast. So because the movies are also like
J.J. Abrams ones and the Justin Lin one.
But not on the podcast. So
no.
Yeah. So I mean, like TNG is very utilitarian, right? I mean, like they didn't they just shot it quickly. So a lot of like the shooting and like I don't know, we never really mentioned it when we were looking at the first few seasons, but like their original lighting setup made it really difficult to not have like stuff reflected on the LCARs, like the black plastic in the background and the bridge. So you would just see like LCARs covered in black paper everywhere, and just to make sure it doesn't reflect. And on like if you're watching in SD standard definition, you'd be like, whatever. But you see it in like full Blu-ray quality, you just see lots of construction paper up on the walls, and you're like, oh, it's a little weird. But it was never meant to be seen that way. Yeah,
it's the dampener.
I think one of the
rocks. They put the rock behind the paper.
Yeah,
it's opaque aluminum.
We were tired of the clear aluminum, so we decided to make it opaque again.
We had to invent a new kind of aluminum, one that was opaque.
We had to reinvent non-transparent aluminum.
What are you talking about?
I think Non's great, delicious, by the way.
It is. Get some garlic on that.
I think in terms of music
or butter,
I think is it Dennis McCarthy who does all the music for Star Trek?
Dennis Miller, dude, comedian.
It's Dennis McCarthy.
Dennis
I feel like it's very rare to notice music within an episode of Star Trek.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That happened once they made Dennis McCarthy the main music guy, because he is very boring and like, but that's apparently might be what they wanted, according to Rick Berman, because Rick Berman is apparently the one who fired Jay Chataway, who was the original TNG composer. And if you listen to the first few seasons of TNG, like it is like way more bombastic. Like, and
yes, I remember that actually. But you know what? I like this better because the other one felt like a soap. Like it would go commercial break and you get the like it would And I don't like that. I like this where it's more subtle. I prefer this.
So you like it more subtle?
Yeah, dude. I like stillness, as you know.
I kind of miss
anything there.
I like the more bombastic scoring of Jay Chataway. I thought it was like a lot stronger. And I think so. And also Dennis McCarthy is the one who composed the DS9 theme. And I think the DS9 theme is probably the weakest of the TV show themes. It's like kind of boring. Unless you listen to the full version of the DS9 theme song that has the electric guitar in it. But other than that,
I keep forgetting that exists.
Yeah, it's supposed to have an electric guitar solo in it. Which is kind of crazy.
I need to like learn that, like, and how that sounds, so I can just have it in my head.
Yeah, but the reason why the TNG theme song in particular stands out so much, that's Jerry Goldsmith. So, you know, he did a version of what they did for Star Trek The Motion Picture and turned that into
Rambo?
the TNG theme. Yeah, Jerry Goldsmith, yeah. So that's why
Rambo
that particular...
Rambo soundtrack is fucking peak, dude.
But also Star Trek The Motion Picture. So that's why he converted that
into... Put the Rambo music over this shit.
I mean, in all fairness, TNG's theme is like an all-time banger. Like, it's a really good one.
It's like interesting. I remember talking with Nate about it, and he's like, it's like actually technically very complex, and he found it difficult to like emulate it the way he wanted to by like keeping true to the way it's structured and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's what I think. I think sound design is better on DS9. I think there's a lot more interesting stuff going on. But just because it's
just a lot more complex. Like even the bars, like there's all sorts of things going on. It just feels less. DS9 feels less flat to me.
DS9 also feels like they put more emphasis on trying to diversify the cast of extras and, you know, characters in general. There's more. Yeah,
we noticed the extras a lot
more diverse.
So like costume and makeup definitely feels a bit different on DS9 because they go through more.
Well, because in TNG, because you're on a Starfleet ship, everyone's wearing a uniform. So it's like hard to stand out as like a unique extra very often, if at all. So, you know, DS9, it's like a wide variety of people. So, you know, that's that's what
the Wild West.
I would probably think. It'll be interesting.
I feel like any time that the show actually does anything legitimately impressive with editing or shot composition or lighting or everything, like we usually just bring it up because we notice.
Yeah, because it's rare. So it'll be like, whoa, did you see how good like parallels looked? Or like,
yeah, you know, like that's the main indication of like what we think of, or when we have an opinion at all about the shows. And in that regard, we just throw it in there.
Yeah, but otherwise it's like, it was a TV show, so very quickly edited, very quickly shot. They didn't have a lot of time for new takes.
Generally speaking, TV shows, especially before the era of like prestige TV of like today, TV was much more simply and like utilitarianly shot. So
not a lot of revisions.
Just trying to get it done.
Yeah. Yeah. You just put I mean, like to the point where I bet you most of these episodes are V1s. You know what I mean? Like they did not do many revisions. I mean, even back when I used to do like BTS content for like the Marvel Netflix shows, even those mostly were V1s. It's very rare with like large scale TV that they do more than a V1. It's only when you get into
assumed. Yeah, it feels very like fast and loose and like we gotta get it done. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. I think it's only shows where like, oh, we're a prestige show. Like I'm sure The Sopranos had tons of versions because they were like refining the episode and making sure it's really good, you know, or like a Breaking Bad or like even like a Penguin, you know. I'm sure all of those.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
that guy specifically. That's the famous wah performance from the Penguin. When the little bat logo shows up at the end, in the distance, you also hear him going wah.
Yep, directed by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the email, Josh. And thank you guys.
Thank you, Josh.
For listening. Next week, we're gonna roll back over to TNG for a very special episode called Genesis.
Genesis. Okay.
Oh man, is this?
I've heard this word oftentimes. But
it's gonna be great.
Okay,
it's gonna be great.
Let's just say that. I guess.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, Marvin doesn't.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see Ricardo in particular talking about it.
All the best, dude. This is my favorite.
No, you'll see. I'm very interested to see how Ricardo is going to discuss this. Many biases will be confirmed. Let's just say this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm bracing for no video games whatsoever.
Genesis, everybody. It's time for Genesis.
Not even Space Channel 5.
Just like the band.
Yeah.
With Phil Collins.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.